welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Pari Luthra aka Pari by default, All India rank 179 in CLAT 2024, and in this video we'll talk about how to prepare for the GK section. We'll discuss this video in 4 segments. The first segment will be sources for GK and current affairs. Secondly, what to study, the relevant topics. Thirdly, what not to study, the irrelevant topics. Fourth will be note making for GK, and fifth will be strategies and my personal tips for you guys. So without any further ado, let's get into this video. Firstly, let's talk about sources, and this is a completely non-sponsored video by any sources that I'm going to provide you right now. Okay, so on YouTube, I think the best source is the roundups offered by Legal Edge on their YouTube channel. There are weekly roundups and monthly roundups as well, and 12 minutes to CLAT, the GK series that they put up for every CLAT session. Last year it was pretty helpful for me, and there are very detailed notes. And the best thing that Keshav sir does is he doesn't provide you PDFs, so you have to make notes during the class, which ensures you that you're mindful of what you're studying, and you'll be able to grab it for more time. And secondly, compendiums. So I refer to the Drishti IAS ka UPSC compendium, although there is a lot of part of that compendium that is not relevant for CLAT, so we'll discuss further what is relevant and what's not. But in that compendium, it's pretty detailed. The only drawback of the compendium is it doesn't involve questions along with topics, whereas if you look at the compendiums provided by CLAT coachings, be it the CLAT Post or the CLAT Express or anything else that you can refer to, these compendiums are not bad at all. They also have detailed notes, and most of them have Drishti IAS as their primary source as well. So there is no harm in referring to any compendium of any coaching, and the benefit that there is you'll have questions with every topic. So while you're studying, you can also practice. So that's it for my sources. And the people who are referring to the newspaper as a GK source, you can't. I'm sorry to bust this myth to you, but you can't. And I'll discuss this at the end of the video, that why is newspaper a not really good source for GK, or that you shouldn't rely on newspaper for your GK preparation. And let's move on to the second segment, which is what to study. So after analyzing a lot of papers, CLAT papers and mock tests as well, I have accumulated a list of very relevant topics. Relevant in the sense that these are not topics, these are just headings which contain topics that are relevant. So first is polity and government, mainly the policy changes in India, and since we have elections this year, so the elections and the Lok Sabha results will be really important. Then the budget, the interim budget, and as well the final budget that we'll have for this year after the government is formed. Then that's for polity and governments. Then second is science and technology. There are major changes, major inventions, discoveries, space missions, be it national, be it international. Then we move on to international relations, or geopolitics as we call it. So India's relations with various countries. If our top administration visits a certain country, if certain pacts are signed, that will surely be important. Then the major summits, the G20, the BRICS, and other such summits throughout the year. Then there are major forums, those are important as well. Overall, the geopolitics is really important. Then thirdly, we can pick up reports and indices, the various index released every year, that I guess the Human Development Index, then the Press Freedom Index, and various such indices. Then there are reports on labor, reports on unemployment. There are various reports, and mainly reports from reputed organizations, or as international organizations like World Trade Organization, IMF, World Bank, and other such organizations. And definitely you need to study the static part of these organizations as well. And here's a list of what to study, and if you have any doubt regarding any of these, that what topics will be covered under these topics, what subheads should we cover, so DM me on Insta. And let's move on to the next segment on what not to study, what topics you can completely skip. So on what not to study, or which are the irrelevant topics, I'll tell you in a short bit. Firstly, political news, political debates, or any strategies, any political gameplay that's going on, you don't need to follow through that. If you're an enthusiast, you can, but it's not relevant for CLAT. Secondly, minor policy changes, like if there is a little change in Manarega, little scheme change here and there in various schemes, that is not relevant at all. Then thirdly, minor sports news. All the minor news you can actually avoid. All the daily news, the daily updates in the newspaper, that's not really relevant unless it's a huge topic or of a lot of importance. You can avoid such topics. Then there are minor changes in international policy. And now, since you know what to study and what not to study, let's get on to how to make notes for GK. So like how I used to do it, firstly, whenever you're studying a topic, make sure to first study the topic and later on make notes. First understand what you're studying and then decide what's relevant to note down and what to not note down. There are a lot of things given as extra info which is not required for CLAT. Secondly, you have to make notes in a way that when you write a topic, firstly you will write the topic, secondly you will write what is the current affair, what happened presently, that it's important, and thirdly you will start writing the static part of it, because generally the current part is hardly 2-3 points, which if any event is taking place, except if it's a forum or a summit like as huge as G20, then there are a lot of points because there are a lot of major developments, but otherwise it's just a headline or 2-3 lines. Write those and later move on to the static part of it, because mostly in most topics there is a huge static part and which is just related. In the static part, if it is related to some organization, definitely write everything about that organization. If it's a game, which body has conducted that tournament, if it's a summit, if it's a forum, if it's a report, what body publishes that report, a little history of the event if there is any, and make sure to write it in points. And if not in points, if it bores you and when you'll open your notebook you'll look at the points and you'll be like कि अरे ये इतना सारा फिर से लिखा हुआ है, अब दोबारा क्या पढ़ना है. So make mind maps, make notes as flow charts or anything that interests you. Use color pens, use a little decorative paper, or use those sticky notes that are available in the market. Basically make your notes in a way that you would want to revisit them and you would want to study, because they are so easily placed. Do not mess up with your notes. One more beneficial tip in note making is that when you're writing about a certain topic, leave 1 or 2 pages before moving on to the next topic, because there might be more developments or there might be points that in the static part that you might have missed out and have not noted down yet, and you might get to know them further, and बाद में जब लिखोगे तो बहुत ज़्यादा cluttered हो जाएगा. इसलिए leave some space before moving on to the next topic. So that's all about note making, and let's move on to the next segment, the most important one, tips and strategies. Firstly, as I said in the beginning of the video, that what about newspapers? Do not use newspapers as a source of GK. So let's discuss that first. Newspapers are just about headlines. There is no detailing in them. There is no historical aspect with them. They do not give you the static part or the background of any topic for that matter, except if it is editorial or some detailed article. There is no point in studying GK or referring to the newspaper as a source of GK. It doesn't make sense, because it's not cumulated, and you'll have to wait for every day to get some new update, which is not the case with compendiums or with videos that are provided for GK preparation. So I would suggest, highly recommend, that do not refer to the newspaper as a source of GK. Try, obviously if you get some extra information from the newspaper, jot it down, but that doesn't mean that you have to make your entire notes based on the newspaper, because there is a lot of missing information. There is just a little article about every topic, and that little article hardly covers 2 to 3 facts, which will not be sufficient for your CLAT preparation. So do not refer to the newspaper as a source of GK. Secondly, most importantly, what a lot of students do and what you should avoid totally, do not create a GK backlog, which it really hurts at the end because it becomes such a huge pressure. Do not create a GK backlog. And thirdly, if you have a GK backlog, or if it does get created at some point in your preparation because you are busy doing something else, so cover it up in your weekends. Put in extra hours, but do cover it up. Before your mock, you can definitely study GK, as I've told in my previous video. And firstly, study GK at that point, and if you're not very tired after the mock, you should study GK. And Saturdays ko to you should give a lot of hours to GK if you have not covered your GK completely. Backlog नहीं create करना है, extra excessive पढ़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, but backlog does hurt you in the long run because there might be topics जो exactly तुमने backlog में छोड़े हो वही पेपर में आ जाते हैं, which has happened before as well, because बहुत ज़्यादा मेजर टॉपिक्स थे हमारे साथ. एक I'll tell you a personal scenario कि चंद्रयान, G20 ये सब तो इम्पॉर्टेंट नहीं है. रीज़न, अरे इतना ज़्यादा इस पर बात हो गई है कि क्लैट तो देगा ही नहीं, इतने ज़्यादा फ्रीक्वेंट टॉपिक्स कौन देता है. बट वही टॉपिक्स फ्लैट में आ गए एंड बहुत लोगों ने बहुत कुछ स्किप किया हुआ था उसमें से, बिकॉज बहुत ह्यूज टॉपिक्स थे, बहुत कुछ था उसमें पढ़ने के लिए, बहुत सारे फैक्ट्स थे. ये था कि जीके के कुछ आंसर्स हमारे केस में तो पैसेज के अंदर से ही आ गए थे, बट इट जनरली डजंट हैपन. इट हैपेंड वंस, आई डोंट थिंक इट विल एवर हैपन अगेन. तो उस उम्मीद में मत रहना कि तुम्हारे आंसर्स तुम्हें पैसेज से मिल जाएंगे. हो सकता है किसी एक पैसेज में ऐसे एक दो आंसर्स मिल जाएँ, बट उसके बियॉन्ड नहीं होगा. खुद से प्रिपेयर पहले से करना पड़ेगा. पैसेज का ऑलमोस्ट नो रेलेवेंस इज देयर इन क्लैट पेपर, स्पेशली व्हेन इट कम्स टू जीके. लास्टली, दिस one thing that I have not done very frequently, but when I did it, I did remember what I studied for a very very long span. I still remember. So sit with your friends or people who are appearing for CLAT, if possible. If you have mates or colleagues that are appearing for CLAT, if you are a self-study student, I don't think that's possible, but I'll give you a solution as well. So sit with those people who have studied GK and create a sort of a quiz, or just say one topic, like pick up one topic and each of you will say a new fact about it. In that way it gets revised. You can correct each other if you are wrong, and अगर आप गलत हो, आप एक दूसरे को correct करते हो, तो उससे तो बहुत अच्छा खासा revision हो जाता है. And even if not, like it's still a very good source for revision. And if you will not do it this way, do it the other way, कि एक दूसरे से ask questions that बहुत डेप्थ में जाके भी पूछ सकते हो, ऊपर कोई questions भी पूछ सकते हो. मतलब क्रिएट अ क्विज सॉर्ट ऑफ, एंड 4-5 लोग बैठ के, इवन इन 2 people you can do this, but it's advisable to bring in more people since it gets like really fun at a point. And if you are a self-study student, you don't have other friends who have prepared for CLAT or who are studying GK, so call up any random friend and tell him कि मैं आज ना तेरे को ये समझाता हूँ कि उसमें क्या हुआ था. तो I तो used to, when the end of the session मैं कोचिंग ज़्यादा अटेंड नहीं करती थी, तो I was at home and there is this one friend of mine who was extremely free. तो मैं उसको फ़ोन लगा के, सुना मैंने तेरे को ये समझा देती हूँ, and he's like हाँ I'm listening, and I was like कि इसमें ये हुआ था, ये हुआ था, ये हुआ था. And you know, when someone's listening, and if a really curious person, and if you're telling them something that interests them, mostly it won't interest them, but if it does interest them, they'll also ask you counter questions कि अच्छा इसके बाद इसमें क्या हुआ था. तो in that way also it stays revised, or you can talk to your parents about any topic. मतलब उनको भी मत फील होने दो कि आप बहुत ज़्यादा रिविजन कर रहे हो, रट्टू तोता टाइप का रिविजन भी मत करो कि बार बार एक चीज़ रिपीट कर रहे हो. एंड टॉक अबाउट इट so that it stays in your mind and you'll remember that conversation as your revision as well, and you're just good to go. That's it from my side for the GK section. I don't think you need anything further, but if you do, if you feel there are any doubts in the GK section, since a lot of you have requested this video for a very very long time now, here it is. And if there are any further doubts, do DM me on Insta or comment down below, and I'll make a separate video for that as well. So take care, all the best, bye.